I'm gonna tell you exactly what I feel what they were really doing, because it's not the first time it's ever happened. So I'll look at me right now when I tell you this. These are this that happened with the Free Palestine movement and the people that hijacked the all the oxygen out of the room out of Kamala's campaign. It's not. Maybe Kamala's loss was inevitable. Maybe after the attempt against Trump, that was it. Maybe it was Biden who, and I'll agree with this. Maybe Biden didn't keep his campaign promise and step down soon enough. He should have did it. He should have announced that this was a one-term situation the day after he was elected, and gave Kamala 4 years to introduce herself to America. That's fine. But in the moment when the situation presented itself, when Biden finally stepped down, which nobody thought he was going to do, me and my wife, we agreed that there was no time for another primary BS. We had to get the ball going. We had to get it going. And Biden stepped up and said, "I'm stepping down, and she's I'm endorsing her." Boom. And then immediately the momentum, everything rose right after that. And then, she lost. Now, and before that loss, right before the loss, in the middle of her campaigning, the people of the Free Palestine movement were rising up saying, we're not going to support her because of, she's for, they use the G word. I'm not going to say it because these apps are really sensitive, and we're not going to support her. Okay, that's fine. But you actively told people to not support her. And then a lot of you, this Maya person on TikTok, was saying stuff like, if you support her, take that Palestine flag off of your page, which everybody in the black community, even they started becoming anti-black. Now, what they were really trying to do was they were trying to have leverage over Kamala Harris. They insisted that she was probably inevitable. They thought that she was going to win. The same mistake that they made with Hillary Clinton. They thought that she was inevitable and that she was going to win. The plan was they were going to have leverage over Kamala. Maybe she would win all the swing states, but if they could deny her Michigan, which was their plan, then they could send a message. She would get like 300 electoral college points and become the president of the United States, but lose Michigan, and then Kamala would be forced to listen to them. But that's not what happened. What happened? Everything that everybody else said was going to happen. You're going to make what happened in 2016 happen again. And it did. I still don't understand how Kamala Harris got more electoral college points than Hillary Clinton and lost the popular vote. It was weird. And then everybody in the on the Palestine movement that were against Kamala Harris and told people to campaign against her, say, don't vote for her, vote for Jill Stein. Jill Stein, a person who doesn't run for president unless a person of color or a woman is running for president. You notice how she didn't run for president when Biden was the nominee? Think about it. But when Kamala lost, a lot of people, like this Maya person on TikTok, went scrambling to their page. Don't blame us. Don't blame the Muslim. I'm not blaming the Muslims. What we're saying is you were looked at exactly like as if you were a Trump supporter. I don't care if your goal was to have leverage over Kamala Harris. You gambled, you lost. And now now people on TikTok trying to play these numbers game. Well, if all the Muslims in that community in Michigan would have voted for her, she still would have lost. We don't care. We do not care. You and your math. We do not care. You are on that side. And that's why it's funny how a lot of people are saying stuff like this divide between Trump supporters and liberals. No, they're not talking with each other anymore. There's friends I'm not talking to anymore. There's people I'm cutting out, going no contact. I'm not going. And then what was Kamala's campaign slogan? We're not going back. So what are we saying now? Good luck. Everything that since we're looking at you is the same as those supporters and what you went for. I hope you get exactly what you voted for is what a lot of people, we still empathize. I feel for you, but just because I empathize with you doesn't mean I'm going to get in line with you anymore. Nope. Your movement was more important than ours. And you said that to our face. So to your face, don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it either, because it's not going to play out that way, and they know it. And what before we move on to the next thing, the last thing before I end my rant was, it was real funny today. I saw that one of those leaders of that movement that campaigned against Harris got on CNN this morning and was like pleading with Joe Biden before Trump gets in there. Joe Biden, can you please, can you do something? Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But if he doesn't, you don't expect a lot of people. Don't expect a lot of Kamala supporters to push for it.
Fantastic nominations of his.
Oh yeah, because when Huckabee became the what was that secretary of?
His cabinet's not a cabinet; it's a junk drawer.
Yeah,
that's what.
When Mike Huckabee was put in there,
a junk drawer,
Secretary of Defense or something like that. It was everybody in that movement. They were like, "Ooh, we fucked up." And they know that, and they know it because it's not looking good. He isn't even in the White House yet, and he's already putting the things that you were warned about in place. So you played the game. They tried to play it as we're going to have leverage over her when she becomes president. But he won again, and we told you that was possible. What could happen in 2016 was likely to happen again. And I don't care about your math. I don't care that the people you told not to vote for Kamala wasn't the number that she would have needed. Doesn't matter. You don't know if that movement pushed more people in all the other swing states to go second guess it and give them a reason if they were already on the fence to just go, oh, you know what? I'll just vote for Trump then. So you don't know. So all those people that are now going to beg and plead and ask for help and whatnot. No, black community especially. Well, I've been posted mine. I'm done. Rant Over.